What is going on, YouTube? I missed you guys, man. Team Gifted, I missed you. I know it's been a long time, but I'm here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our first guideline using the Andis Slimline Pros. These are not the LIs. These are the original Slimline Pros. And I have them adjusted. They're not zero gap. But sometimes I like to bald out with them, just depending on the texture of the hair. This is tight, curly hair, so it's not that coarse. Not too thick. So now when you do bald out with your trimmers, it does seem to kill the life of your blade. So alright, so now we're gonna start the second guideline using my wall cordless seniors, and the blade is all the way open. We're going up about 1/2 of an inch. We're kind of just dropping it, contouring the shape of his head. And now I close the lever, and what I'm doing is now I'm working my way to take that line out. After I close the lever, I put it in the middle. Now whenever I put the lever in the middle, I don't go all the way to where the dark line is at. I'm coming right off of that, because that's where I put my half guideline, right, with the lever all the way open. And you'll just see me do some lever play right here, right there. I was all the way open. Basically what you put the line in with, that's what you take it out with. So you may find yourself going back and using the trimmer to kind of just do some corner work and remove that bottom line. We are not going to use a shaver on him. Right here, this is the one guard lever all the way open. And with this type of hair texture, you want to have like a fine-tooth comb. That way you can comb through the hair, or like a brush that has some pull to it. That way you can, not too soft. That way you can actually brush the hair down, because he has real tight curls. I do not show the second side, so because this video is already long as it is, because I do some color enhancements, I do the beard. Basically what you do to one side, you do to the other. I do show you fading out the back, but I basically just did a 50-50 fade. But now I'm on my 2 guard lever all the way open, and I'm kind of just coming off the ridge of the head. We're not going to go too high. And then I'll go back and do some clip roll comb, and I'll use my 1.5 guard to blend that line into the top. This can be some difficult hair texture to blend, to fade, because it's just so tight to the skin. You got to make sure you have like a comb, or like I said, or thick, like a thick bristles on the brush. That way you can actually comb through the hair. Now this is my half guard lever all the way open, and you see me cutting in different directions. You see me cutting in different directions just because I want to make sure I cut against the grain. That way I'm feeding the hair into the guard or the blade. Now I'm starting to slowly close my lever. I put it in the middle, and then I close it all the way. I know it's been a week since I dropped my last video. I kind of just been, if y'all follow me on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, I've just been growing spiritually. I've been, engaged in my church a lot lately. I gave my life to the Lord 5 months ago. Not to get into, religion or God or anything like that, but I feel good about myself. I'm in a better place now. I'm at peace, and I just wanted to rethink my strategy, think about my next move, and kind of see what I'm gonna do with my channel. I want to start doing some different angles and different types of videos. So I just feel like the whole haircut tutorial thing is it's just saturated on YouTube. That I want to do some different types of videos. So stay tuned for that. And guys, I have the Stay Gifted hats, the black and the navy. The link is in the description below. Check those out. They are dad hats. And right here, I'm just basically doing some clipper over comb just to remove some dark spots. Pick up those tight hairs that are stuck to the skin.
You are now listening to the House of Creation.
Just doing some freehand. So right here, I grabbed a smaller comb, and I'm just making sure I pull that hair up that the number 1 or like a half is around, and just kind of removing some dark spots. Then I go back with my half guard, and you can see it's already starting to blend together. Don't worry about the back area. I do touch that up. So now this is no guard, lever all the way open. As you can tell, I was using, the corners of the blade. So right here, I already faded the other side. Basically what you do to one side, you do to the other. Now I'm gonna fade the back. And you can tell right here, his occipital bone, it shows a lot. And I'm just trying to blend that out, cutting against the grain, cutting in different directions because that hair is kind of growing inwards. So making sure I blend that very well. That way it looks like it belongs to the haircut in the back area. Right here, I'm on my half guard. Again, I start with the lever open and I close it as needed, because whenever you start with the lever open, you can work your way down, trial and error. If it doesn't cut, you can close it. If you start with the lever closed, you may create yourself a guideline or a ball spot or whatever. So I always start with the lever open just to kind of give me assurance that I'm not gonna make another line or whatever. So now I have my 2 guard lever all the way open. I'm just trying to blend that dark area in, just coming off the head. Now I'm on my 1.5 guard. Now I'm on my 1 guard, lever open, and you can see that it's starting to blend in. Now I do apply some color enhancement on the edge up, on the beard, on the fade. You're gonna see whenever you apply a little bit of color enhancement, that's what those fades on Instagram, if it's not Photoshop, it's color enhancement. Like, people add color enhancement to the blend. It looks nice. Clients love it. So you can't knock it. Don't knock it if you don't try it.
You are now listening to the House.
You gotta grow with the industry, man. It's an upcharge. Clients love it. They ask for it, so it brings the haircut to a whole nother level, and it lasts. It's actual hair color. It lasts 3 to 5 days or longer. Just really working that back areas, being stubborn, making sure that I get it blended well. Attention to detail. So now I'm gonna start lining up the front of the head, and I brush down those little hairs. I don't want to take it too high. I want to keep it as natural as possible, because we will darken it up with some color enhancement.
You are now listening to.
And you can see with doing that freehand, it took a nice shape to the side of the head. Whenever you have a front profile, it's not wedging out. And I just do like a light run through with the trimmer on the beard, because it's literally, you can tell, like, that's where his beard starts off with, and that's where he's growing it at. So we do more razor work than anything. And right here, I just saw a little bit of like a little dark spot, so I'm just touching that up with the trimmer, doing some trimmer over comb rather. And right here, I'm just gonna line up the back of the beard. These trimmers hit, man. these trimmer shit. I think that blend came out pretty good though. And now I'm gonna blend in the beard. I started with the lever, I believe, all the way open. Then I closed it as needed, and then worked all the way to a 1.5 guard. Now I'm gonna line up the other side.
Listening to the house of creation.
Making sure I don't go too high. Now we're gonna line up this side of the beard. Notice I'm keeping it right on that line. I'm not going any lower. Now we're lining up the mustache area. Lining it up right on top of the lip. And right under the nostril area. You want to have your client in a relaxed position. Don't stretch down or make any kind of stretches. No faces. Just because he's always gonna be looking like this, you know, in his natural state. He's not gonna be smiling, not gonna be stretching down. So you want to line it up in his natural state. And you can tell my client has a, you know, pretty unique beard. It drops down, so we're just following that line. Now we're gonna apply some Kiss Express. I'm not using the Beam Team cordless compressor right here. I have another one on my station. I will be getting mine very soon. And right here, this is where I apply the enhancements around the top of the head, not really on the fade, just so I could just darken that area a little better. But I'm not fixing anything. I'm not trying to hide or anything. My fade, I think the fade came out dope without the enhancement. It just adds another look to it. Calm down, guys. I know I'm gonna get bashed in the comments. Oh, you're just fixing this fade, you're just adding darkness, whatever. But it just brings the haircut to a whole nother level. And you want to spray from a distance. You don't want to spray right on top of, right up close, because it's going to be too dark. You're going to notice you applied color. You might even see a line. So right here, just applying some more color. Look at that. Just a little bit. A little goes a long way. Less is more. Now on the back area, just to fill in those little spots, like those little where the hair curls at, just to fill in those spots. Look at that. I think it came out dope. Now I'm applying some oil sheen. I already applied the color to the beard. I shaped it up a little bit, but again, this video was too long. I didn't want to bore you guys. So now I'm applying this curl sponge, and this is the finished product. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment. As always, Team Gifted, stay gifted.